Hey, what's up everybody? This is Mr. 008 here, and today I have for you Let's Play Bloons Tower Defense 6, Episode 21. And today we are going to be making a video on Dreadbloon, specifically Elite Dreadbloon. I am going to try my best to beat this boss. No guarantees, especially with the difficulty of these Rock Bloons. That the boss spawns while its armor is still up, but we are going to try and beat this boss. Again, I'm playing ranked not to get a good time necessarily, just for that little bit of extra rewards. So, yeah, let's just get started here. I'm gonna put my Dart Monkey right here, so we can get as close to a straight line of the dark trajectory at the beginning of the map. And we can turn on auto start as well. I'll just try and remember to turn it off once we get close to round 40, and then each boss tier beyond that as well.
Rules are made to be broken.
So there's Benjamin, we got him up, and we are going to start farming as well. So yeah, I think we're good on this round. I don't really care about the time penalty, as I've stated before, so let's just keep trucking along. And yeah, the best way to go about this is to minimize how much defense you're purchasing while still not losing in the process, so that you can put your money into farms and get more money later on in the game. Because I would like to make sure that I am good in the late game as far as money is concerned. So let's put our farm like right here. It's like practically invisible there, but we will remember that it's there, especially because we will get more farms adjacent to it pretty soon. So I'll use this as a chance to talk about the boss and the update in general, and I want to know everybody's thoughts. What do you think of the boss? Do you think that it's too easy, too hard? I see most people saying that this boss is
Have you tried
too
turning
easy
it off
and
and
that
on
it needs a
again?
buff. However, there are quite a few people who are saying that the boss is a little bit challenging, especially with the Rock Bloons. That the boss itself could be buffed, but that the Rock Bloons should get a bit of a nerf, for example. And that, based on my personal experience so far, is the most logical thing I've seen. But maybe my opinion will change after we get through Elite today, which is no guarantee, but that's what I'm banking on. So there's our second farm, and I think a Boomerang Monkey is good for this early part of the game because it is decent with Pierce, and it also has that monkey knowledge point that allows it to shoot the same boomerang twice if it does not reach its Pierce limit. Also good range, and overall I feel like it's a solid early game tower. So let's get our third farm right here. I wish I placed Benjamin on the other side now that I think about it.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Let's get our third farm up to 200.
Have you tried
Another
turning
good
it
thing
off
about
and
the
on again?
Boomerang Monkey is that its earlier upgrades are pretty good as well. Like its attack speed upgrades and its ability to pop lead balloons while also getting double damage from that same upgrade. And it's a tier 2, so you can cross path it. So speaking of which,
Executing
use
hack.
this for these greens right here.
Awesome.
And almost forgot about that farm right there. And
Have
let's
you
get
tried
that
turning it
for,
off and on again?
Double damage. And now we are about halfway to getting to the first boss tier. So let's get another farm. And these balloons are getting a little bit
Game
farther,
over, man.
But I think that we will be fine. Get another boomerang right there. And also get the double damage. So get this farm here, and we do have our first camo bloom. It's no big deal, but we can just get that as well. And I am going to do that because I am a little bit impatient. So here's farm number 7. I'm thinking we should start upgrading to marketplaces now. And the reason for that is that we are only 13 rounds away from the boss. So it's still medium prices for these towers, even for Elite Dreadbloon.
Game over, man!
Hard prices or anything like that. And we do have to be careful with these fortified leads, but with 2 Red Hot Rangs boomers, we are probably fine. There are more of them, but they're more spaced out, so we're good. Now we have to think about what we want to get for
Have you tried
the boss.
turning it off and on again?
What do we want to get for our defense? So I don't recall exactly how many hit points Dreadbloon has at Tier 1 Elite, but if I recall correctly, it's like 25,000 or so. I'm just going to let these camo yellows leak, or at least with the Dark Monkey does not pop off them.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I think it's more important that we focus on money now. And get as much of a defense as we can. So, there's marketplace number 6.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
And
Executing hack.
I might need to restart this round. I think we're fine though.
Dude.
Yeah, we're fine. There are ceramics though this round. I almost forgot. So let's get an ice monkey there. And we will get a glade thrower and see if the pierce is good enough for this. It's looking like I didn't mean to.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I'll try again, but with a little bit better defense. So we'll get the ice monkey still, and we will get 2 glade throwers and see if that's enough. If not, maybe I'll get a 3rd. And we'll see if this larger radius will help us as well. Yeah, we're good. Good. And we have 7 marketplaces as well, so I'd say we're good regarding that too. And I'll get crossbow there as well, just because.
Game over, man!
Although that does indirectly nerf our boomerang monkeys because we do not have only tier 2 or lower primary monkeys anymore. But I still think we should be fine. So 7 marketplaces, and we are making a decent chunk of money now as well. So I think we chose a decent time to stop farming, and hopefully that is the right call. So here's round 39, and we have 1 round left until the first tier of the boss spawns. So I also saw that supposedly all normal leads become fortified leads, and supposedly all zebras become leads as well. So I forgot to turn off auto start, so we will go out and come back in. And I missed how many hit points Dreadbloon has, but we will probably be fine. So let's see. What I'm thinking is a sticky bomb for the first quarter because of the primary immunity, and then we'll get attack zone after that. So let's get sticky bomb, and we will also get an overdrive and some buffs for this tack shooter as well. So let's see. I'm going to sell these and sell this, and we will get let's get a village with the primary buffs as well, top half, and we will also be getting the embrittlement. So I'm gonna wait to sell my farms until the first quarter of the boss, until the first quarter of the boss's health is gone, so we can make a little bit of extra money. So it's 15,000, not 25,000. Interesting. I'd say that is kind of low, but we'll have to see how the Rock Bloons are. So there's the primary mentoring. And the Sticky Bomb Ninja is doing pretty good so far. So let's sell 2 marketplaces, and we will get the tax zone right there. And we'll also get an alchemist right here. And that should be good. Yep, easy peasy. Look at that. So we will sell these, and we will still get an overdrive, and that should be good for now. And we will get some BRFs. And I think this is around the same spot we were in as far as our economy goes. For our normal Dreadbloon run, we had 2 BRFs after tier 1. Oh, I forgot about these camo purples right there. So I will need to get camo detection on that village, and we can do that, and we'll be fine. We just need to do this before we get more farms. Alright, not bad. So we may have fortified ceramics. No, a fortified Moab on round 46, which is normally fortified ceramics. And then we have fortified ceramics instead of regular ceramics on round 47. Okay. And if I recall correctly, some regular Moabs become fortified. And that's like a unique property of Dreadbloon, even when Dreadbloon is not on the track. Like just of the boss run in general. So we'll have to see how that plays out, but I think we should be fine. Yeah, this overdrive takes care of fortified ceramics, which are sometimes a concern, but we are doing well so far, and even with those ceramics and the regrows as well, which are normally just rainbow beans, that is not a problem at all for us. So we will do that. and we will keep on farming for now, because that is what we need to
Awesome.
do right now so that we can defend the best later on. Almost 4 BRFs now, and also while we are farming, I'll take this as an opportunity to ask for
guys?
you guys in the comments, what is your favorite boss in the game so far? Because we have 4 bosses now, and I want to know which boss you like best and why, which do you think is easiest, and which is hardest. And also, how many of you have played Bloons Monkey City and are already familiar with Bloonarius, Vortex, and Dreadbloon? Because those 3 bosses in particular were in BMC. And I just want to say BMC was one of my favorite games of all time. Like, not just even my favorite of Bloons games. It's one of my favorites of all time. And I really am hoping that Ninja Kiwi does make a Bloons Monkey City for specifically a Bloons Monkey City for like BTD6, basically, with BTD6 towers, bloon types, and all of that. Because, I mean, we do have Bloons Adventure Time, but that's just not the same thing. There's no city building in that. And also, there aren't, like, traditional towers and upgrade paths and all, so that game is decent, but, like, it's just not the same thing as BMC or BMC sequel would be. And speaking of which, we do have to get ready for Tier 2 of Elite Dreadbloon. It will be out next round. So, what do we want to get? I'm thinking what we should get is probably... Let's definitely get our attack zone back. And we will get... We could get an embrittlement there, but I'm thinking in a different spot would be better so that the alchemist does not redirect, like, away from the attack zone and onto the ice monkey. So, let's get this at the very least, and we need a non-primary tower as well to handle the first quarter. Could get a M.A.D, we could get a Poplust army, Avatar of Wrath perhaps. That is a little bit expensive, but I think that it is probably the best decision to make because it is good against both the boss and the Rock Bloons, and it's just like the best, like, all around. So I'm gonna get another alchemist so that the attack zone is buffed more frequently as opposed to the druids getting all of the buffs, because getting the Avatar of Wrath buffed is very important, but it's definitely helpful, like, with the range and all of that. +1 damage doesn't do much, but still, it's nice to have everything that we can. So, let's see, do that. And we'll have to sell some farms, so that's okay though. I'm going to try and only sell 2, so Poplust to Poplust. Let's get Bloons Farm as well on all of these. And we will start there and there. Now let's get the Avatar of Wrath right there. And I think we should be good. So, just warming up again. I think we will not have any problems now regarding our economy and not having it take too big of a hit. Unfortunately, the the AW is not doing anything yet. Okay, I think it's starting to attack. Yes, it is. Nice. So I think we should be good. Although, I did forget about the lead problem, so I'm gonna have to get a M.A.D right there. And, I think that will be fine. Alright, nice. That was pretty fast. Unfortunately, there is the community, and this is not looking the best. Again, let's see if this will be enough or not. No, it's not going to be enough. I'm glad that I went out before round 65 was. Let's check what else we can get. We should probably get something that's good against mechanics and or moabs. Good against moabs. It's looking like it's doing something, but it's sort of glitching out some of the projectiles.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Alright, those are 30 lives each. I think that's a little too much. Let's see. Fast enough, though. That's the problem. And we need that shield to be destroyed sooner as well, so that less of these things spawn. We do have the embrittlement. Maybe super brittle? Let's do that and see if this makes it doable or not.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Too many balloons leaking. Let's try this differently. I have an idea. I'm selling the avatar super these and get the eliminator pretty quickly and just keep using this ability as soon as we can. Alright, got it. Nice. And there we go.
Guys?
Nice.
Guys?
And I think we should be good now. So, I'm going to sell 2 of these BRFs right here to get the Banana Central. And we will do this and this. Alright, and we can just keep making money
guys?
as we need to. And I'm thinking we may or may not need a power gun for tier 3. But then again, I think the Rock Bloons are more of an issue than the boss itself.
Guys?
Alright. And I think we should also get an overclock for the Banana Central, because that would allow us to make a couple $1,000 extra per round, which I think is more valuable than a BRF by itself. So, let's get this engineer up. Start overclocking the central right there.
Dude.
And another thing we should do is get a monkey city. So I'm gonna get 2 villages, one to buff the range of the other one. So we will do that. And just keep building more farms around here. And we still have 8 rounds, now 7, to rack up some more cash, so I think we will be in a fine spot for tier 3. And I do have an idea for how to make more money, so I'm going to try something different this time. So I'm still going to try and get a Monkeyopolis, but I'm not going to get it as soon for the reason that it is not that good of a tower anymore. I think it's kind of crappy, to be honest, the Monkeyopolis. It doesn't make that much money relative to if you were to not get it and just leave the BRFs as they are on their own. It's like more of just a space-saving tower, but nothing more nowadays, because it's only 2/3 as it only generates 2/3 as much money as it originally did. So we're going to see here if this ends up paying off or not. And round 76, tons of money, and the tax zone is easily able to take the balloons out. So, we will continue overclocking the Banana Central. And I'm going to hold off on more farms until after we beat tier 3 Dreadbloon. So, let's keep the overclocks coming in though for the Banana Central. And these are fortified ceramics now. Are we going? Yes, we are going to pop them all. I don't want to take any chances with the second wave though, so I will get the 4th tier alchemist for that. So the second wave is the same, just camos instead of non-camo ceramics. However, it is still, I'm pretty sure, fortified. Yep, camo fortified ceramics. That's 75 of them. And that just goes to show you how big of a difference the 4th tier alchemist buff makes compared to the 3rd tier sometimes. It's not always that big of a difference, but it is still sometimes just what you need to not make things too close or to avoid losing. Turn off auto start before I forget. And let's overclock this again. And I'm going to get, what do we want? Super Brittle. Let's get the Avatar of Wrath again. And we are going to need the M.A.D. as well, because without that, it's not going to do anything to the boss itself, because we need that lead popping power. And Hard Thorns is the better cross path. So what do we want to do? We could get an alchemist right here. So let's see if can we get a village there though? Yeah, I'm not sure that's the best option. could do this. And it looks like this one is going to be able to be 5 times buffed. So we'll get that. And we will get Thorn Sworn on all of these as well. And I'm thinking of getting a M.A.D for both the Rock Bloons and the boss itself. So let's go ahead and put this darling right. I'm gonna have to find a different place. What we could do is just put the darling here and sell this and rebuy right here. So it's still only buffing the attack zone, and we will get this darling right here, and we just need some more money. Perhaps we can avoid having to sell any farms whatsoever, and we will be in a fine spot. So here we are with this, and we might get the Cripple Moab as well, possibly. You know what I'm going to go for instead, actually, is a Homeland Defense, so we can buff all towers on the screen to make them, like, twice as powerful. And we'll still keep overclocking the Banana Central there as well.
Nice.
So there's the Homeland Defense, and we will wait a little bit to use that until the, let's see, is the Avatar of Wrath there? Alright, I was going to say that was quite low, the amount of damage output right there. So, I'm going to wait until the shield is gone, and then we are going to overclock and do that and use this rocket sword, and hopefully this will be enough for the tier 3. It may not be though, we may need a power gun instead. So I'm going to keep placing farms, and hopefully we can fit 6 right there. We can, nice. And we will keep on doing this, and I'm going to make sure, no, that's not what I want to do. Make sure we have that, and do that again, and are the Rock Bloons an issue this time? They are getting a little far, but I think we have it taken care of. Nice, there's the damage we need.
Might want to take a look at this.
From the Avatar of Wrath and the attack zone. So the attack zone is still doing damage, however, the Avatar of Wrath is now useless for this portion of the boss. And we are going to need to retarget this M.A.D right here as well. Let's overclock and use our abilities as we need to. And we may or may not be able to beat this. I'm going to go out because I saw Rock Bloon getting too close to the exit there. So I am going to see. I have seen some players try the Bloon Solver. Well, actually, I haven't seen them try it, but I have seen players propose using the Bloon Solver for the Rock Bloons, but given how many hit points they have, I don't know if that would work. It's almost like using a Bloon Solver on, like, ZOMGs or something, which is, like, not going to do much at all. So we can use... What about a...
You might want to take a look at this.
Get the damage rolls with right there. And hopefully that's enough. And use our abilities in sync with each other pretty shortly. So we'll pop them in.
Guys? Guys?
That. And hopefully we have this taken care of, but we may not. It looks like we're good. Looks like we are going to be fine. So, Dreadbloon now only has a quarter health left. So, let's
level up
our abilities again and get these Rock Bloons and the shield.
Guys?
Make sure we have that taken care of as soon as possible. And I'm going to put farms like all around the whole map, basically. Like the outskirts of the whole map.
Guys?
Because we need as much money as we can get. And we're going to use this as an opportunity to continue with our economy. Here.
Guys? And it's looking like Dreadbloon will be popped. Nice. So no issues there. We can be tier 3 elite without Paragons. Want to take a look at this.
Which I think is better off for our economy right now. So we'll be able to get more later on, I think. And I'm going to settle. And I think that is all we need now. We are going to get more farms upgraded here. Here. And now we should be good. And we'll get another farm right there. And now we can go for our Monkeyopolis. So I'm going to sell these villages right here. I didn't even realize the game was paused, but that's okay. Unfortunately, I can't put farms in there, but I think I can put a couple here. So, let's put a farm there. And another village. We need to sell the village for that, I think. And sell the engineer in case we can put more there, which we cannot. So, I'll just get the engineer back. Okay, we can put one here. It's a little difficult, but I'm going to place it if I can. There it is. And we are going to see if we can get something right up here. Should place it down here. I'm just going to put it here, and we are going to overclock it and get as many farms absorbed as we can. So we will do this, and we get a 12 farm Monkeyopolis. It's pretty solid, I'd say. So there we go. And we just need to make sure that we get these 12 farms back. Hopefully I don't make any misplacements to where I can only get like 11 farms back. but that is a possibility. So we will do that. This here. And
oh yeah.
actually, I'm not going to get all of them back anyway because I need to preserve some space for my other towers. So I'm just going to get these two upgraded now, and that's about it. And I forgot camo detection again. So we will need to get that up. And I forgot the village anyway because I had to sell it to put a farm on, like right there. Speaking of which, I can get that farm back if I want to, but I'm not going to. And there we go. And we have 8
guys?
BRFs on the left side of the map as well, which is nice that we can use the Monkey Wall Street for that benefit for the auto collecting. And unfortunately, we cannot overclock our Monkeypolis for more money.
You might want to take a look at this
because it's a village tower like that's the base tower, and that's what happens when you overclock a village. So tier 4 is almost already here, but we should be fine. So I am going to keep on using my overclocks on the Banana Central. And I think I know what I would like to do for tier 4. Let's go for Monkey Paragon, and I'm thinking of getting possibly an ace as well. It's looking like we need more to make sure we pop it. I'm not sure if that's enough. Okay, good, it is. So let's see.
Guys?
Let's get this, this,
guys?
this, and we will also get, thinking an ace Paragon as well would be nice. And thankfully, Dreadbloon does not spawn Rock Bloons during its first stage of having the Rock Shield. It's only in its second, third, and fourth stages. So we don't need to worry about Rock Bloons while we are saving for the Ace Paragon. Not going to go too crazy, I think even this degree one is fine. We could put a little bit of money into should be fine though. So we will get the tier 5s. We will get some tier 4 Spectres as well. And we'll get all that money. I mean, it's $100,000, but if that's going to happen like every round,
Good night, Vienna.
Then it is indeed, like, worth it to have all these farms. So I forgot that I didn't get the Dark Paragon yet, but it's not going to do anything for the first stage anyway. So we are fine-tuning this out. Let's overclock the Banana Central again. We just need to make sure we don't get to round 120 before we are pop tier 4. So we're almost at the 800k we need for the Doom Ship. Let's get this. I'm actually going to get it up here. So degree 16, it's not quite what I was hoping for, but it's also not bad. It'll do. And we are
There's
doing
smart,
some pretty
and
good
there's
damage
mean.
now. It's not
guys.
like crazy fast, but it is going to be enough. So we will also get the Dark Paragon now as well. So let's use the ability for the Ace, and we will also get this. Hopefully I did the degree 30 glitch right. It looks like I did. Nice. So there we go. We have the degree 30
might
Dark
wanna take a look at
Paragon
this.
for this portion of the boss, and then both will take care of the final two parts of the boss's hit point bar. So we will do that, overclock the Banana Central again, and the shield's back up, but we can get rid of it pretty quickly. And now let's use this ability again, and now we're down to the final quarter of the boss's health. So I think I'm going to sell some farms, keep auto start disabled so that we can get some farms pretty quickly sold, and we will be able to forgot where the ace pad is, right there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get, let's see, I want to get a VTSG for this tier. So let's see if we can do that. It's looking like I will have to sell some stuff in order to do this without absorbing the wrong towers. So let's put what do we want to do? So, let's see. I'll keep the permabrew where it is, and I'll get, yeah, I actually watched a video, not too long ago. I forget whether it was Isab or Ethan Reed, but one of them posted about how it's better to have, both the 4th and 5th tier temples getting support sacrifices and neglect military sacrifices in favor of the support, because the support does buff the mini avatars as well. So let's go ahead and get a carpet of spikes right there. I think that is enough money, I'm not certain. 47.5. I counted 50,300 plus the 1,000 for the base tower, so that's good. I think as long as as long as the sell value is at least 37,500, we have enough. So let's also get, let's see, maybe an Inferno Ring. Yeah, Inferno Ring's probably good. Just enough there, so we have primary, magic, and support. We have that, and now we also can get the tier 5. So let's go ahead and sell these, and sell these as well. And we will get, let's see, so I have 17,000 there. I'll just get this instead. So 36, and we have that. And feel free to skip this part of the video if you guys are bored just watching me do calculations. But I just want to make sure I have everything right. So here's primary, we have enough for that. Now we need military, so let's go with Cripple Moab, and we will see if this works. spikes as well. So that's 34,000. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's good. And we have magic. So let's get an Archmage and an Arcane Spike. That's just over 35,000. So we'll get a Necromancer as well. And we're good with that. Let's get a Carpet of Spikes and maybe a Spiked Mines. So I think that is good enough for the VTSG right there, and we will see if it is. Yes, it is. Nice, we got it. So we're going to get some farms back, possibly, or should we not? I'll get a few central markets back here, but that's it. Then I'm going to put the rest of my money into Paragons and the towers needed to obtain them. So let's go ahead and get the Dart Monkeys right here. And we are going to get the Boomerangs as well. Actually, no, that's right, there's a 4 Paragon limit. So I'm going to get probably 1 for each category, I think. So let's see, we have Dart, we have Ace. I'll get the Ace Paragon as well, because that's pretty good, and it's overall the strongest one anyway. At least aside from the Navarch, but there's no water on this map, so we can't use the Navarch. Let's also get the Ninja. And the Engineer. And I'll place the Engineer closer to the start of the map because it's a support tower and the support immunity is last. So let's go ahead and get our tier 5s as quickly as we can so that we can get the most pops in a short time span. So bottom left crossbow master we have to remember. So let's get some pops on all of these if we can, and let's get this and this as well, and let's get this. We could get this, we can sell that, and or we could get a Sentry Expert up here if we want to as well. And we can go ahead and get the trap right there. Look at how big this range is. You usually don't see engineers with that kind of range. That one too, and that one. It's all from the temple. And speaking of the temple, we could get a support temple if we want to. Just for good measures, I'm going to get the support temple all the way down in the corner because I wanted to accidentally absorb the VTSG temple. So, let's see, 10,000, and let's get a VRF, another VRF, and let's get that. So that's more than enough. It's looking like we might need to get the range. I'm not going to do that though. I'm just going to sell that and get a Carpet of Spikes instead. Because again, we're risk making, like sacrificing the long towers. So we will get the support temple right about now. And there we go, there's the support temple buff. And I forget, I think I may have sold my Perma Brew. So I'm going to get the perma-brew back. And we will get a couple of villages here. So right here. Let's get the Homeland Defense, Call to Arms, and we already have the Super Brittle. So let's get the Cripple Moab and the Glue Storm as well. We can get this up to primary expertise and get the Glue Storm. And we're good to go. We can just make money as we need to, and then sell everything when it comes time for that. So I am going to possibly get some more towers, some more towers of the types that we are getting Paragons for. Specifically, I'm thinking we should have probably put the VTSG on the other side of the map so we can get pops in place of these towers that need pops. But we can do this. So let's get a couple of these as well as we go. And we are also going to get some of these. And we barely missed the Ultra Boost before that one ended. So we'll get these. And we can also get some ninjas right here. And what else can we get? Engineers, I suppose. I think we're in a good spot no matter what. Even if we get low degrees, we're probably in a good spot. But we still want to get as much as we can. So auto start is off. We can sell all of our farms when we need to. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna start anyway. We'll do this. We'll get the engineer as well. Only degree 9. Okay, that's not what I wanted. So let's do this. Okay, this does not get buffed by anything, but despite that, it still showed as if it was getting buffed. That's odd. Save for the ace, and as soon as we get the ace, we'll start selling everything so that we can get the ninja as well. I think that's the best course of action here. So we're halfway to getting the money we need for the ace. To these sentries as well. For the engineer. It's hard to see what I'm doing, but we will just do what we need to.
Actually, I'll get the ninja first because we'll need military immunity. So, get the ninja, and degree 20. It's good. We got that first major power spike. And we will sell all of these farms as well. And we'll just pour more money into the ace right here. So get a couple more specters. And we will get this now. Oh, we barely missed out on degree 40. That's fine though. I think we got this. That's right. So the magic immunity means that VTSG and the ninja are not doing anything right now. So we will do that for our Ace Paragon ability, and we will use it right there. Nice. We took down like half of that damage stage alone right there. So use this again. Didn't do as much there, but okay, should be fine. And we do not run out of time. There we go. There is Elite Dreadbloon. We beat him. So, that's going to wrap it up for today's video, you guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. This video should show you a couple of things. One, that the Rock Bloons are hard, especially in the early game. But two, that if you farm enough early on, and realize that early greed is better than not getting enough money. And three, that the Goliath Doomship is the best tower in the game, at least that does not require water to place. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more interesting content. We did not get a good time, but again, I wasn't going for a fast time. I was just trying to beat the boss, and that's what we did. So, thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you all again in the next video. Peace out.